Your Daily 180, 180 seconds of pure Bible study.
What can we do in trying times when it seems like everything is out of our control? In the Old Testament book of Esther, we read a very interesting story. This Hebrew girl, her name was Hadassah, but it's changed to Esther. She becomes queen. And a man by the name of Haman comes up with a very wicked plot and encourages the king to endorse this plan. And the plan is to destroy all the Hebrew people. Now, the king doesn't know that his queen is a Hebrew. Her relative Mordecai hears of the plan, and he sends word to her, and she says, there's a problem. In Esther chapter 4, verse 11, she says, here's the deal. If I go before the king to ask him to do something and he hasn't called me, if he doesn't extend the scepter to me, then I've broken the law and he can have me killed. And so as we begin to look at this, Mordecai says something very interesting to her. He says in verse 14, "For if you remain completely silent at this time, relief and deliverance will arise for the Jews from another place, but you and your father's house will perish. Yet who knows whether you have come to the kingdom for such a time as this?" You don't know. You may be living in your neighborhood because your neighbor needs to hear the gospel. You may be an elder right now because a congregation needs great leadership. And most likely there are going to be people who are standing against that which is right and good and pure and holy. But notice her response, verse number 16, "Go gather all the Jews who are present in Shushan and fast for me," and implicit in that is pray, "neither eat nor drink for 3 days, night or day. My maids and I will fast likewise, and so I will go to the king, which is against the law." And she goes on and says, "If I perish, I perish." In other words, Esther is saying, I'm going to intervene. I'm going to take this chance, and if I die, I die, because I'm going to do the right thing. Now, if everyone who is participating in this Bible study made the commitment, I'm going to do what's right, and if it costs me my life, it costs me my life. I'm going to stand up for moral living. I'm going to stand up for the Bible. I'm going to stand up for the gospel. I'm going to stand up for Jesus. And if people may not like me, people may turn against me, but if I perish, I perish. I'm convinced it would make a great difference in this land, in the church, and in eternity.